Okay, Matt, 3-1 defeat here at Buxton today. I mean, Buxton are a good side, we know that. We came here earlier in the season and drew in the FA Cup, unable to repeat that. How do you see tonight's game?
Mixed. Again, we start well on the front foot. I think we had the first chance with Corley's good chance at goal, hits the crossbar. I think we're on the front foot. Then we have a middle period where we make wrong decisions at the wrong times, just to obviously give them the opportunities and chances. And what disappointed me for obviously the goal was the fact that we were in a great pressing position to lock them in. And then when two people that break that link in terms of the press, then they got out, and it's a disappointing goal that we give away. But second half, I asked for a reaction. We go either two ways. We either wilt and drop, or we roll our sleeves up and we keep going. Wanted them to obviously keep a good shape about us, and we could obviously pinch something because we are away from home, and we've obviously got to respect that. Yes, they are a good side and a good physical side. I think they've got a bit of everything. I think they've got power, they've got pace, and they've got good size. So we had to try and figure out little ways in which we can get joy, whether it's from goal kicks or outlets, in terms of pinching it from a good shape. So there's lots of good things and lots of things that we can work on and get better.
One of the aspects we discussed it last week. When we got the ball, we didn't look after it well enough.
Yeah.
We give it away too easily.
Yeah.
It seems to bounce off us.
Yeah.
Is that something that we're working on in training?
It's difficult when you only have one training session to correct those little faults. I think sometimes, whether it's a case of, whether it's, I'd not say psychological. Well, I will say psychological, but. We try not to have that pressure, but there is a pressure in terms of trying to win and where we are in the league. So again, sometimes I guarantee you, if we were winning more games, then those touches would be less, because it just seems like a nervousness, about their play, or a tenseness is probably the correct terminology. And it's just a little bit of care, isn't it? And that's something, again, players need to have that composure within themselves. To make sure it gets from A to B.
Yeah,
it's difficult.
I mean, coming back to the positives of today, we got a goal on for ourselves. I mean, it was nice. In the last 5 minutes, we did actually look like a side that could do something, but it's took us 85 minutes to really get there. We did hit the bar first half, but we were having to put up with a lot of pressure as well at the back. Defensively, we did a decent job, I thought, even though we've conceded 3 goals. We had to sort of withstand a lot of their forward play, and they've got, like we said, they've got some good, strong players up there, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got players that have scored 15, 20 goals a season. So again, they have got firepower. They are strong. I thought, yes, I still thought that we could have dealt with, especially the second goal ball over the top and the bounce. Yeah. We shouldn't let that happen. I don't kind of care. I always say to them, straight from pre-season, as defenders, we need to win that first ball in the air. If you win more first ball contact, less chances, obviously, strikers get that little second ball, that little bounce to try and get onto it. So it's so important from our centre halves, to be on that front foot to win the first one, to stop that momentum. And then, like anything, we always talk about the second. But it's I'm a defender, so I don't like to concede goals, but it's something, as I said to them, especially how we finished, it's something to work on. There is a platform there, and they've got to believe in it. And obviously, we've got this break now, and we've got to start. They've got to reflect as well as myself.
Under other circumstances, would you be welcoming this break at this stage? Obviously, it's
a long break.
It's not nice conditions, and causes for it to fall upon us. But is it time where you're going to reflect on what we've got, or is that just what we've got anyway, and you sort of know what you're going to work with anyway, game to game? The players, you've seen them, and you can't train with them now either, can you?
It's obviously very difficult circumstances. One thing's that the players that I'm relying on them to do is keep their fitness levels up. We will send them out a program to work with, but it's a trust element as well, because we are away from each other. So I am expecting them to keep their levels up. It's personal pride as well to make sure they're topped up, because we have no idea that we could come back in December the 3rd or 5th or whatever it is, and they could just say, right, we're playing from the off. Whether that happens, I don't know, because I can't see them allowing fans to come back in. So there's a lot of uncertainties, about what's coming next. But I think as a club, as players, as individuals, it's a time to reflect and yes, work on things of how we can be better. And it's important that we do move, obviously learn from what we've done so far, but we have to put things right.
And it's an opportunity, obviously. Joe Kenton took a knock today, didn't he? He's gone out. Michael Williams still missing. I presume that's the same as what kept him out. So there's an opportunity for them to get fully recovered over that. I know Joe Kenton and Aaron Cole switched roles midway through the first half. I just felt that obviously with the pace of the way the fullbacks were playing, and also Joe Kenton, he's not used to playing at right back. He did well on Saturday, I felt, dealing with their left-sided winger. So I thought, well, the natural thing is to try and keep that consistency, so to play Joe in there again. But because these guys have better movement, I felt that he struggled to recognise as a defender when to go in, when to go tight. So I felt that Coley was more of a natural defender at the two of them to hold that position, and that's the reason why I switched that early. And it seemed to come off reasonably well, didn't it?
Yeah, it was a better balance, and I felt that we were a bit more secure. It was just a decision that I felt at the time was the right one.
Okay. Well, thanks, Matt. Hopefully, when we next speak, hopefully it's not too long off, and we'll be able to get some positive results for the club.
Yes, fingers crossed.
Cheers.
Okay, thank you.